Okay, let's go over this one more time. The whole purpose here is to test whether you can mentally navigate the backroom structure we built together, specifically if you can reach the office I designed inside. Daniel, are you even listening?
I've got smudges on my glasses. I was looking for something to clean them with.
Seriously? You're about to close your eyes. Oh no, the smudges. How will you survive the terrifying depths of the backrooms with a streaky lens?
Yeah, but they're annoying.
You'll be fine, Mr. Perfectionist.
Okay. I'm putting them down.
Alright, sit back, close your eyes, deep breath. And out, one more. Let the room fall away. Picture the fog wrapping around you.
I see it.
Everything fading. You're floating down, slowly, gently.
All right, I'm with you.
You're floating down, slowly, gently. As the fog clears, you're standing on the pier, the one with the bullseye to the pinnacle. Look up, you should see the brick building.
I see it. Yeah. No windows on this side, just the one medieval-looking doorway.
Good. Now walk.
There's a small room on the left. Well,
What do you see?
there's Chelmsford stuff, Route 3 Cinema. There's the old Chelmsford Mall, Mrs. Nelson's Candy House. There's the town sign, an Atari 2600, a boom box, an arcade game, Skip's Restaurant, Gate 3, the Adams Library, even a Simpsons Town Hall photo. You know, the one they based off the library.
Oh wow, yeah, I remember all that. That's our Chelmsford.
Yeah, makes sense. Moving on. There's another room on the left. The bike, tennis balls, basketball, gardening tools, a picnic table with some fast food on it.
Wow, your inner child is working overtime today. That's your subconscious sneaking in, little memory pockets leaking past your mental blocks. Total nerd alert, by the way. You're basically walking through a shrine to your childhood obsessions.
Hey, you love that arcade, too.
True, but still, nerd.
So while you're giving me grief, I've been passing street signs that are leaning against several corners of the hallways. There was Chestnut Hill Road, Bartlett Street, Hitchin Post and Prancing, Parker Road, and Topeka. Donna.
Oh wow, I can link a friend, or in some cases, a girlfriend, to all those roads. You probably have those burned into your memory from all the times you drove over to their respective houses over the years. Any more?
That appears to be it.
So, earlier you mentioned something about the Simpsons using the Adams Library as the basis for their Springfield Town Hall. What did you mean by that? Did they really?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you remember him or not, but back in high school, there was this kid, at the time anyway, named Lance Wilder. He was 3 years ahead of us.
I don't remember him. Then again, I really wasn't friendly with kids that were more than one grade level away from us.
Anyhow, he went on to become the background supervisor for The Simpsons, and he used many landmarks around our hometown as the basis for many of the landmarks within The Simpsons. For example, in addition to the Adams Library, he used the McCarthy Junior High School, Zesty's Pizza, and Skip's Restaurant.
That's pretty cool.
I always thought it was cool to see bits of our hometown showing up in that cartoon. Interesting. There's a piece of artwork here that is a golden sun with a face on a large square block.
Oh, I remember that. It was from Aunt Gladys and Uncle Graham's place.
Yep, you got it. Weird how seemingly random items from your childhood make an impression and stick into your subconscious. So, I'm not seeing any more artifacts, but I did notice that some of the lights flicker a bit.
Well, that's good, Danny. It means that your mental barriers have tightened a bit and you're maintaining our controlled environment. As for the flickering, that could be from a number of things. I suspect it's mainly due to the fact that we each have a notion as to how the backrooms appear, and flickering incandescent lights is just one of those typical backrooms artifacts. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, continuing onward. I see the first staircase. In making my way there, there's a nice view out the window. Okay, heading up. Okay, I'm on the second floor. There's an archway with a tapestry. Oh man, it's the original D&D cover art. There are shields, a sword, an axe, treasure chest, gold coins.
You gigantic nerd. Only you would fill your subconscious with Dungeons and Dragons loot.
Not just me. You were the one always playing the bard. Whoa, I thought I just saw a shadow moving. But when I turned the corner, there was nothing there.
A shadow? Come on, Daniel. Stay focused and keep the mental barriers up. This is supposed to be a controlled environment, and there's no one else in here but you.
Yeah, I guess I'm getting paranoid. Refocusing. This may sound strange, and I know I'm on the 3rd floor, so I must be close, but I can feel that I'm getting closer to the door. Does that make sense?
Sure does. You helped with the creation and reinforcement of the entire building. However, I created the door and the contents of the room. Therefore, I would think it was only natural that your mind, sensing everything familiar to you, would feel some sort of area nearby that was not familiar. I would think it would be something akin to being in a cold room, in the dark, with a space heater somewhere in the room. You can't see it, but you can feel its general direction and distance from you. Keep moving towards it, Danny. We're almost there.
I'm here. The door.
Focus, Danny. Describe it.
Green. It's got a doorknob. And there's a symbol on it. It's a pentagram, but in the top left space, there's an eye inside a pyramid. Top right has a person. Bottom right has some kind of unknown circular symbol. And bottom left has a circle with a no sign over it. There's even an image of a door or a hallway in the center. And at the bottom, it says the Backrooms.
That's it. That proves it, Danny. You're in the exact construct we made. The office space I designed is through that door. Remember, will the door to open. Focus.
Okay, here we go. I'm in. The office.
Describe what you see.
Yeah, the 3 photos. Kane Parsons, the original Backrooms photo, and the men in hazmat suits. It's all here.
That's a success, Danny. We did it. We proved the stability of the construct.
Whoa, that door just slammed.
What do you mean? That isn't possible. This is supposed to be a controlled environment of our making. Nothing should be able to move on its own in here.
Yeah, well, something just did.
This has definitely taken a strange turn. Okay, Danny. Let's get you back to the office, okay?
Yes, please. That door slamming unnerved me a bit.
Go ahead and close your, astral eyes, I guess.
Gotcha.
I'm going to count down from 3. When I reach 0, you will be back here in my office.
Ready when you are.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Welcome back.
Thanks. Glad to be back.
We have a lot to discuss about your trip, and I want to come up with some more protocols to ensure that things like that door slamming are not being created by your subconscious.
I agree. I also think we should come up with some protocols just in case it is not just my subconscious being a jerk. I'd like to be better prepared for the next trip. Speaking of which, what do you think the focus of the next trip will be?
I think the next trip will see about creating a more physical body for you while you're in the back rooms. That would make it much easier to interact with the environment than having to concentrate every time you wanted to open a door. Anyway, we have a lot to think about before the next trip. For now, I think we should get some rest and collect ourselves.
And, perhaps most importantly, some food.
Of course, dear brother, we definitely should get something to eat.